The most important thing that you need to learn how to do for yourself is to forgive yourself. Just forgive yourself, brother. Just forgive yourself, sister. Just forgive yourself, whoever you are. Chase Hughes, behavioral expert, states that one of the easiest ways to find peace in this life is to be so self-forgiving that it is seen as delusional. And to add on to that, I will remind you that you are an imperfect human being that will make mistakes as you stumble uphill. Forgive yourself. John chapter 1 verse 9. Confession leads to cleansing. You need to own it. It won't be released if you don't own it. You need to own it. You need to embrace it. I don't care if it makes you look stupid, feel stupid. I don't care if it makes you feel small. I don't care if it makes you feel mean. You don't want to be a mean person. You were. You did something that you need to let go of because it does not define you. But when you hold it inside of you, it will keep showing up. It will keep showing up. Okay? You do not have the same knowledge yesterday that you have today. The whole point of this video, the whole idea of this video came from a conversation that I had yesterday with a friend of mine. I haven't known him that long, but we do play sports together, and he needed some work done on his car. So I told him come by the shop, and he's a very respectful, kind, understanding person until it's time to talk about him. He's very self-loathing, and he frequently brings up that he has made a lot of mistakes, and he has a lot of regrets, and he needs to be better. But he kept saying that he should have known to be better. He doesn't know if he's worthy of forgiveness. Things along the lines of that. And number one, not only did I tell him, like, you, at the end of the day, listen, brother, you do not get to make the decision about your afterlife, where you're going to go and stuff. But what is this negative mindset? How can a negative mindset ever lead you to a positive life? It can't. It can't. Okay? You need to remember that even though you're the same person technically that you were in those regret memories that you're thinking of, you didn't have the same knowledge. You didn't have the same ideologies. You didn't have the same beliefs, values, wants, needs. You did what you thought was best for you in the moment. And you can't blame yourself for that. The nervous system sometimes doesn't really think about right and wrong. It just wants to feel good. It wants to feel safe. Good isn't the right word for that. The nervous system wants to feel safe. So sometimes it does questionable actions because that's what it learned to do growing up. And you need to forgive yourself for that. You didn't program your nervous system, right? You were 6 years old. You didn't do it on purpose. You learned from the people around you, from your environment. Now that you're an adult, you'll know better, so you can do better. But you can't go back in time. And when the past stays present, there's no future. Because history will keep repeating itself until you allow yourself to forgive yourself. Because when you don't forgive yourself and you become self-loathing, why would you do anything good for yourself? You'll keep repeating bad behaviors. You'll keep treating yourself bad, talking to yourself bad, cutting yourself short. You're supposed to aim for the stars, so if you fail, you land on the moon. But you don't even care to get to the top of the building because you don't feel like you deserve it. And it all stems from not being able to forgive yourself. So my brothers, so my sisters, not only do I want to remind you that Christ is King and He is the way, but the only way out is through. Embrace your mistakes. Acknowledge them. There is no shame. Shame is the number one thing that keeps you stuck. Forgive yourself, learn to let go, and live life to the absolute fullest. Take care.